Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games to win, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Cole is out there with Durant, and it's Richards in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Grizzlies, Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Wells in at the small forward. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
Booker the pass to Richards from 11 feet away, and he hits the jumper for two. KD's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Suns. And here's Morant. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
Well, with Morant running the pick and roll, good things usually happen.
Here's Booker. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. During our talk, I asked the coach what makes Kevin Durant one of the best scorers ever. He told me it's insane that a 7-footer has that much skill. Kevin truly is one of a kind. Now, no one can stop him one-on-one. We need a team effort. Of course, KD's going to the Hall of Fame, and he's still giving opponents nightmares late in his career. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. KD with it. Now defended by Bane. And the three off target. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Clock at 4. The three from Morant. It's hauled in by the Suns. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
And so it's Memphis with it. Devin Booker missing his last shot. There's a screen. Rejected by Booker. Over Bane. A second chance effort. He lays it in.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Timeout. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. O'Neal's check in for Bull. All right, a chance to check out stats for Nick Richards.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Wells. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Durant. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Here's Booker. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker. And now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League assistant there to NBA assistant and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
Pippen checked in for Memphis. And the Suns also making a change. Jones checked in for Beal. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Richards. To the paint. Here's Durant. And finished off by KD.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
Here's Edie. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The shot by Wells, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And it's fun to watch guys like Booker that see the floor this well. Seems to always get it to the right man.
Payne for three. Drills it from outside.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Vince Williams out there with G.G. Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Morant. And it's Kennard in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's Beal. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Williams finds Clark. Here's Morant. No good on that one. Plumlee with some nice D. Morant's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. You can see, and coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. checked in for Memphis. Ells comes in for Williams. Bowl, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Jones. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker.
A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Well, we're watching a special guy here. Morant with a nose for the ball. And on the break, he is a great finisher.
And it's Memphis with another.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Suns leading by 5. And Booker kicks to O'Neal. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Down low, they double-team Beal. Allen for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama's checked in for Clark. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Booker. So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of John Morant, Desmond Bain, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Pass to Edey. Clock at 6. There's the pick. Then for 3. And Bull pulls it down.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Booker. Strong finish inside from Booker.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's the double team with Bull. Outside, Bain. Pippen against Jones. Shoots. Pippen can't hit.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Phoenix Suns. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Phoenix Suns.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 10. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Cole is out there with Nick Richards. And it's KD in at the 3. Bane with the bucket.
Yeah, Bane is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
Lets a floater go. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Bane.
Yeah, Bane is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bull, that's good.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
It's time for dance time. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Kevin Durant. Averaging around 26 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, and look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, It's all about setting this guy up for success.
Phoenix leading by 10. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Wells passes to Morant. Wells with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Durant, the pass to Beal. Over Bain. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Durant. And now a 12-point Suns lead. Morant against Booker. Morant outside. Going inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 8. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Shot clock at 6. Morant outside. It's good. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
That's just good offense beating good defense, something Morant's grown accustomed to.
And Booker kicks the ball. There's Beal with the 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Beal's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Durant with the steal. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. From about 16, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Booker against Morant. 11 seconds left to play here in the third. Charity stripe shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 12.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good look.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Suns on top, leading by 14. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Kennard is out there with John Morant. Then it's Vince Williams. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Bull, rebound by Williams. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant outside. And they double up Morant. Pass to Williams. There's the triple. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Williams has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Grizzlies. Jones against Morant. Here's the teardrop. Jones, no luck. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Now Bull. Now here's Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edie's checked in for Brandon Clark. Santi Aldama comes in for Gigi Jackson. Wells, he's checked in for Vince Williams. And it's Bain in for Kennard. And then for Phoenix, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Kevin Durant comes in for Grayson Allen. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Jones. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. 3 on 3. And he converts the layup. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Suns.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Yeah, when I was coaching, this guy was a nightmare. It was hard to game plan for him. His quickness causes major issues.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Morant. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, can you believe that?
Here's Morant. That one goes in.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
Pass to Booker. Here's Bull. And here is Beal. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
.109 left in the fourth quarter. Durant, the pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
That's breathing a huge sigh of relief, guys. They're on their way to a win here, avoiding losing all 4 games of the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Beal.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Back to Morant. In the corner, it's Bain. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
Booker looking around. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Brad. Looked like you could miss out there tonight. What unleashed this performance?
I'm the best player on the floor. You know, I have to think like that. I have to embrace that. I have to believe that every time I'm out here. Well, I'm just selling myself short of my talents. You know, God blessed me with them, so I got to use them. You know, I wasn't utilizing them in the first half, so second half I got back to being aggressive. You know, just go take the game, and that's what I did.
You were the best player on the floor tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony.